Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about verbs. We will learn what is a verb, what are the different forms of verb, what are regular and irregular verbs, what are transitive and intransitive verbs, and the different forms of verb. So first thing is, what is a verb? The verb comes from the Latin verbum meaning a word. It is so called because it is the most important word in a sentence. A verb is a word used to assert something about a person or a thing. In a simple language, we can say anything which tells us about the action of the sentence is called the verb. Okay, here it says the verb, it comes from the word verbum, and because it is the most important word. And why is it most important? Because without a verb a sentence cannot be complete. It tells us about what is happening to the sentence, what is happening in the sentence, what is the person doing, what is happening. So all action that takes place is called verb. A verb may tell us what a person or thing does. What is a person doing? He sings a song. The clock ticks. What is the clock doing? It is ticking. So ticks becomes the verb. He sings a song. What is he doing? He is singing. So it tells us, number one thing it tells us is what is it? What is the person doing? Second, what is done to a person or thing? The teacher scolded him. Now, scolded whom? Him. So we are not talking like what is done to him. He is being scolded. So the window pane is broken. What happened to the window pane? That it is broken. So broken is again a verb. So it is also telling us what happened to that person. What a person or thing is. The lion is dead. Lion is, what is it? It is dead. So dead becomes a verb. I feel sorry for what I did. So what I feel sorry. Here sorry is verb. What are you? What are you thinking? All these things becomes your verb. A verb often consists of more than one word, such as I have read the book. So here the main verb is read, but have is also a helping verb. Have is helping the main verb read, so it also becomes a helping verb. Sometimes, we can say that sometimes in a sentence we can have more than one verbs also. The ball has been lost. Okay, there are two kinds of verbs, main verbs and auxiliaries. Main verbs we all know, read, he is reading a book, so reading is a main verb. She is playing, so playing is a main verb. Okay, but then there are auxiliaries. Auxiliaries are also called helping verb. Like I said, she is playing, so playing is the main verb. What is doing here? Is the helping verb. Now auxiliaries can be of two types, primary and modals. In primary, there are be, do and have. There are three words. Forms of do is do, does and did. What he did, here did is the verb here. There is no other verb. What did you do? So here do is the verb. So when we say do, does or did, all these three are the primary auxiliaries. Another form is be, to be. Now 5 different forms of be are am, is, are, was and were. Be can be used as am, is, are, was or were. So these are also auxiliaries, primary auxiliaries. And to have, has, have and had. And then all the modals are also called auxiliaries. Have you learned modals till now in 5th standard? Okay, if not, we will also read modals in the next coming chapters. So all the modals, shall, will, should, would, may, might, can, could, must, ought to, need, dare, used to. All these modals are also called auxiliary verbs. So auxiliaries are also called the helping verbs, and main verbs are called the action verbs. Please remember that main verbs are called the action verbs and auxiliaries are called the helping verbs. Okay. Now there are three different forms of verbs: infinitive, past simple and past participle. This you all have already learned. You have already learned three different forms. Be, the past tense of be is was or were, and past participle is been. Okay. Blow, blew, blown. Fly, flew, flown. Drink, drank, drunk. Feed, fed, fed. Can you give me any other examples of the three different forms? Run, ran, run. Yes. Laugh, laughed, laughed. Sing, sang, sung. Very good. So all the verbs will have the three different forms named as infinitive or the present tense, past simple past and the past participle. And we have already learnt it in the tables. We are learning it from 3rd standard. Okay, these are very, very important. How is a verb changed into past tense and how is it changed into past participle? Because this is the basic of making any sentence. Even when you will learn tenses, this is going to be very important. In all of the grammar exercises also, most of the places, these things are going to be very important. So this is one of the basic things. You should know all the tables. If you have not already learnt, you should learn it. Okay, you should know the past simple past and past participles of all the verbs. Okay, then there are regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs: if a verb is regular, the past simple and past participle end in ed. Okay, so now as we have seen in the table, there are some words which are changed with d and ed, like laugh, laughed, laughed. So here, to change the verb, what have we put? D or ed. So this kind of words in which we use d or ed in the end to change the present into past and past participle are called regular verbs. For example, clean, cleaned, cleaned. Finish, finished, finished. Use, used, used. Point, pointed, pointed. Stop, stopped, stopped. Carry, carried, carried. So can you see the past tense and past participles of all these verbs are same? Okay, and what have we added? We have added either d or ed to change the form of the verb. So all these verbs are called the regular verbs. Okay, and all other verbs which do not use d or ed to be changed are called the irregular verbs. Can you give me some examples? Come, came, come. Yes. Then fly, flew, flown. Very good. So all other verbs are called irregular verbs. Then there are main verbs. We have read there are two types of verbs, main and auxiliaries. So main verbs are of two types: finite verbs and infinite verbs. What are finite verbs? Finite verbs change their form according to number, person and tense. For example, you have already read, if I have to say he plays. He plays. So he is singular. When the noun is singular, we will add s to the s or es to the verb. He plays. But if I say they, I have to say play. They play. So what is happening? What is the verb here? Play. And we have changed it according to the person. If the person is singular, we are using it with we are using the verb without s or es, and if it is plural, we are using it. If it is plural, we are they play. If the noun is plural, we are using it without s or es, and if it is singular, we are using it with s or es. For example, David says, David sees wrong, something is missing here. He goes, they go. He goes is singular. Go, see, go has been changed. If the person has changed, he and they, go has changed according to it. Non-finite verbs do not change their form according to number, person or tense. Like gerunds, participles, infinitives, all these are non-finite verbs which will not change according to the number, person or tense. A verb that takes an object are called transitive verbs, and the verbs that do not need an object are called intransitive verbs. So now there are two different kinds of verbs, transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. Now see the sentence, Lata sang a song. Now sang is a verb here, and what is she singing? A song. So what is a song? A song becomes an object of the verb sang. Okay, so all the verbs that are used with an object are called transitive verbs, and all the verbs which are used without the object are called intransitive verbs. The word where is sang and the object of the verb is song, so this sentence become a transitive verb. Another example, they go, he studies. Here studies is the word and there is no object related with the word, and so go becomes the intransitive verb. So in intransitive verbs where there is no object, he studies, is there any object? No. They go, is there any object? No. So where there is no object, it becomes a intransitive verb. Again, transitive verb where there is an object is called transitive verb. Where there is no object with the verb, it is called intransitive verb. Okay. So now this is coming to an end. How will we change the words? Group 1, number of the first set of words which are changed by using n. Abide, abode, abode. Awake, awoke, awoke, and past participle. Present participle becomes awaking. Become, became, become, becoming. Begin, began, begun, beginning. Dig, dug, dug, digging. Very good. Have we added any n? No. Group 2, when n is added. Arise, arose, arisen, or and arising. Bear, bore, born. See, in the past participle we are using normally n in the end. Born, bearing. Bear, bore, born. Bid, bade, bidden. Blow, blew, blown. In the past participle we are using n, so it becomes in the second group. Another way is where there is no actual rule. Beat, beat, beaten. Do, did, done. Hang, hung, hung, or hanged, hanged. Melt, melted, melted, or molten. Sew, sewed, sewn. Okay. Another is bent, bent, bent. Bring, brought, brought. Built, built, built. Burn, burned, burned. या फिर burnt and burnt. Catch, caught, caught. Now there are some words which do not change their forms, like cut, 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 hit, 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 hurt, hurt, hurt. Let, let, let. It is never letted. He letted me in. No, he let me in. Okay. I cut an apple. It is never I cutted an apple. Okay. Shut, shut, shut. Set, set, set. Spread, spread, spread. Okay. Come. Then there are some words where first one and third form are the same. Come, came, come. Run, ran, run. Okay. So all these things you have to learn. There are rules also which you can see, but I think that knowing the rules will only confuse you. Though you will learn the rules in next class, but you have to basically learn it. There is no other way, because all rules have exceptions. all the rules have exceptions. So if you learn only the rules without the exceptions, you will somewhere do the words wrong. So you have to, the only way is that you have to learn these words. Thank you.